Today I fulfilled one of the things on my bucket list, which is to be Britney for Halloween. I don't know if you can hear it, but this latex suit is making all kinds of noises, so I'm sorry if you hear the suit while I'm talking. I'm quite literally the biggest Britney fan. This has been on my bucket list. I wanted to do this since I was like 5. When I was young, I would watch the Dream Within a Dream tour. I would watch all of her music videos, dance to it. So I always wanted to be her for Halloween as an excuse, you know, because she had so many iconic looks, and this one I think is everybody's favorite. And I've been wanting to do this for the past 3 Halloweens, but for the last 2 I had debate tournament, so I couldn't, you know, dress up. But this time I just said fuck it. I don't care if I gotta do it like 2 weeks early. I'm gonna be Britney. Before I get into, you know, the whole makeup tutorial, this wig is from Donna Love Hair, which is a website that sells synthetic human hair wigs. This one is a synthetic one, which is great for Halloween because it's cheaper and it's still very good quality. And I've never successfully put on a wig before. This took me like 2 hours and I think I got the hang of it, so next time will be easier. But this, I sprayed hairspray in my eye within like 10 minutes of trying to get my wig on because this is not easy. Like, you see my hair poking through. Putting the wig on is probably the most challenging part of this entire look, because first of all, this is a very light hair color and my natural hair color is very dark, so that is already a huge challenge. And I also have an abnormally large head. Like, I'm serious, when I was a baby my mom had to get me checked out because my head is so huge, like I look like I'm gonna topple over. So I had to put 2 wig caps on and glue the lace front down and everything, but I think it came out really nice. The hair color isn't exactly the same because this one is more platinum blonde, but it's close enough. This latex suit I got from Urban Outfitters, which is super convenient. But yeah, I had so much fun creating this look. This is probably my favorite video ever, and I hope y'all like it too. To start off, I'm using the Nars Sheer Glow foundation, and I'm applying this with a flat top brush because I want to have a medium coverage. This is kind of like stage makeup. I'm gonna fast forward through this part because you've seen me do this so many times. And next is concealer, and I'm hiding my dark circles, blemishes, and I'm also putting a little concealer right between my brows because Britney has a very prominent nose bridge and forehead, so I want to mimic that a little bit. And I'm using a powder puff and the RCMA No color powder to lock in everything. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm sweatier than usual because I'm wearing a latex suit, and it's not easy wearing a wig and a latex suit. Yeah, I was sweating a lot. Britney's eyebrows are thinner and has a much more pointy arch, so I'm going to try to mimic that by adding a little bit of a sharp corner on my upper arch because my arch is naturally more curved than pointy. I'm using the ABH Brow Wiz in Caramel to fill in my eyebrows because it's a little bit lighter than my natural hair color and I want my eyebrows to match Britney's hair. I naturally have very wide set eyes and eyebrows, so I don't really have to do this, but if your eyebrows are very close together, you can try using a little bit of concealer in the beginning of your brows to make them look like they're more far apart. Next is contouring, aka the part where I change my bone structure to look like hers. So I'm starting off with contouring my jawline because she has a very sharp chin. So I'm just adding a little bit of a shadow and doing the same on my forehead as well because her forehead looks very bronzed. Britney has a very wide nose bridge and a cute button nose, so I'm not going to contour my nose bridge. Instead, I'm going to contour the area where the eyebrows meets the nose bridge, and that will make, again, my nose bridge and my forehead look a lot more prominent. But keep in mind that everybody's nose bone looks different, so just be aware that the goal isn't to mimic exactly what I'm doing, but just to try to make your nose as close to Britney's nose as possible. I'm also contouring right above my nose tip in like a horizontal line so that I can mimic Britney's button nose. Next, using the color Crepe from the Lorac Mega 3 Pro palette, and I'm highlighting my nose bridge, again, to make it look wider and more prominent. Next, I'm using the same contour color to contour my philtrum, so I'm drawing a line right in between and adding a bit of a shadow on the 2 sides. This actually went a long way in making my upper lip look more like hers because we have a pretty different lip shape. Just make sure it doesn't look like a mustache. Next is blush, which is like 50% of a 90s makeup look. And I'm using the Catrice blush because it's a really pretty baby pink color. Even though the Catrice blush is fine for my day-to-day, I realized that it wasn't pigmented enough for this look because she had so much blush on it, almost looked like she had rosacea. So I layered it with the Becca Snapdragon blush, which is a little bit more pink and much more pigmented. And I'm applying this quite literally all over my cheeks. For my eye makeup, I'm curling my lashes first and then using that Crepe highlight color from earlier and sweeping it all over my eye area, and I'm talking from my lash line up to underneath my brow bone, like the entire area, almost like drag makeup. I didn't use a primer or concealer here before my eye makeup because usually I don't need to, but for this look specifically, I think you would have better luck if you use a concealer because I ended up having to layer the highlight over and over again because the color wasn't showing up enough. Next, I'm picking up Snow from the same palette, which is a pearly white shimmer color. I'm applying this right underneath my brow bone and in my inner corners. Like I said, you might have to layer the color twice to make it show up properly. Next, I'm using the color Mist, which is a very soft baby blue. This is the first bit of color in this eyeshadow look, so I'm applying this very generously all over the outer corners of my eyelids. To intensify the look, I'm using the color Glacier, which is a shimmer baby blue, and it's a little bit deeper, and I'm using this to intensify the baby blue that we already put on there, and using it to almost contour the eyes because there isn't a lot of deep colors in this look. Next, I'm using the CYO Eye Pencil to tightline my upper lash line just to give my eyes more definition and make my lashes look fuller. In the video, Britney had her lower lash line tightlined, but I don't have a white eyeliner, or I have a white eyeliner, I just don't have a white pencil eyeliner. So if you have one, that would really pull the look together. Also, I don't know if you saw, but I just stabbed myself in the eye with the eyeliner, so that's why my eyes were really red in the beginning of the video. I want my lashes to look thicker and fuller, almost spiky, because that's how she had her lashes in the video. So I'm using the Catrice mascara. Next, I'm applying concealer on the two sides of my upper lip because her upper lip shape is definitely a lot more curved and a little bit thinner than my natural lip. Finally, I'm applying a little bit of nude gloss from Victoria's Secret, and I think that's the only thing she has on her lips. I thought I didn't add enough blush on top, so I'm layering with a third blush from the Paula's Choice Blush It On palette. And you have successfully transformed yourself into a pop princess. If you decide to recreate this look for Halloween, please tag me so I can see it. If you would like to, you can follow me on Snapchat and Instagram. Thank you again for watching and supporting my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye!